All our ladies, they look like in real life. You can see them, how they look like. We make for them professional makeup, hairdress. When you will see them in real life, so they will look like you see now them. Soon you will have a new profiles on the website. You can watch and choose someone who you like, and you can come and meet them in real life. And so please don't lose your chance. Come to Odessa, meet a wonderful Ukrainian ladies. Bye-bye.
Hello, hello. Welcome again to a Foreign Affairs Monday night webcast. I'm Joe, of course.
Good evening, guys. How are you tonight? I'm Dina, and today, as always, we're going to answer all your questions about international dating and marriages.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. So I hope you guys had a good weekend, and a couple of things. I guess you guys know, if you're going overseas, the coming back into the United States has changed. You need a COVID test that's less than 24 hours old.
Oh,
that's
my
pretty
God.
quick.
That's
yeah, it's pretty
sure
quick.
Changes. So nothing new. Philippines still closed. China closed. Colombia is open. Peru, Costa Rica open. Ukraine kinda open. You can go there, but the test you have to do, if you have a vaccine or not, you have to do those tests. So if you want to go to restaurant, you have to do test again. So is it? I wonder if it's 24 hours too.
Well, it's funny. I just had a friend who just got back today, and I asked him if he ran into a lot of those problems, about asking for his vaccine card or COVID test, and he said he wasn't asked once.
Oh, really?
Not even once while he was out. Apart from entering the country and leaving, he was never asked. So that's pretty good.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if you want to go, you can. It's pretty cold there, so maybe wait till spring, but, it's up to you. At least they're open, kind of.
Right.
Well, you can go to Colombia.
Shall we get into the questions?
Yeah, we have a poll question tonight. What's our poll question?
Oh, the poll question is, what is your biggest and greatest personal achievement of 2021?
So,
all right. Now I know, guys.
Yeah, can you?
It wasn't as bad as 2020, so it should be a few.
Yeah, year is almost over. Christmas time coming, holidays. So if you're planning on going Ukraine, you should not go at the end of the December, beginning on January, because they're going to have a holidays starting on January 1st till like January 15th. So if you want to go there and you did not talk to the girl, I mean, if you're planning to celebrate those holidays together, it's fine. But if you're not, never talk to her, so it's not the best time to go there. Girls going to be pretty busy with family. It's a family celebration. They gathering with friends, so it's a busy time for them.
Now, because you celebrate Christmas January 7th,
Yes.
but I hear you actually open presents New Year's. Is that
Yes,
right? Okay.
our New Year, it's like your Christmas, so we doing like a Christmas tree presents on New Year. So on December 31st, from the night of December 31st to the January 1st, all night long.
Before we get to the first
celebrating.
question, I just wondered, how do you feel like knowing that the rest of the world has Christmas on the 25th? How does that work?
So we never even knew.
You never
that-
knew? Really?
Well, I was a child. I never even knew that the Christmas
Was on the
on a
25th?
different day, or that the Christmas even exists, because remember we was under,
You're right.
USSR, and was no religion there, so and they still gave us that day, like a
Okay.
New Year, but it's all presents and
Interesting.
celebration. And then when it was Russia already, we finally celebrated that Christmas Day on January 7th, but it's more like religious
Right.
church, like we stay all night at church, but it's no presents. We still like gathering together, like a table, but it's nothing like the New Year Day celebration.
Okay. Just wondered that.
Yeah.
All right. First question.
Peter, I'm from Islip Terrace, New York, USA. I was wondering approximately how long should it take for a lady to answer my letter until I presume she is not interested in me. So actually exchanging letters is really quick, so I don't think you should wait more than a couple days. So because agency is working with her and matchmaking.
Unless for some reason they can't get a hold of her for a couple of days.
Yeah, that could happen too, but you can always call us, express mail, and find out details. But if you're not so interested in that lady, so a couple of days, I don't think you should wait more than that.
All right. James, this is from last week. I asked James what part of Australia he was from. Adelaide. Yeah, I was in Perth for 15 years. Adelaide, South Australia, city of churches, great city. And hoping to do the Thailand tour next year or the China tour if it's open. Well, Thailand is open.
Yeah, Thailand is open with some restrictions, of course, but China, we don't know if even if next year will happen.
You guys know as much as we do.
Yeah. We don't know what's going to happen. David, are the Russians going to invade Ukraine? No idea.
Your guess is as good as ours.
Yeah.
I guess,
Hopefully not.
we'll know when we know. Yeah, hopefully not. Sean, too much work and travel preparations. Oh, he's probably talking about the COVID
Oh.
tests and everything.
At least it's possible, guys. Remember last year
That's right.
everything was closed and you cannot do anything, but even so much work and travel preparation, but you still can go there and see your girl, and not to wait till tour happen, because we have no idea when. Hopefully in spring and summer, but we don't know for sure. It's like Ernie.
Yeah, and it's not just for this trip, if you're going over to Ukraine, it's all over. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter where you're traveling. You've got to do something. You're going to have to get some sort of test or some restrictions somewhere.
Yeah, even
Every
you're
place
not
has it.
traveling with us or to see the girl through our agency, even if you plan to go somewhere, so now it's just a hard time, but it doesn't mean you have to be stuck, and wait and wait. So Ernie, good evening, Jody, Naive staff and participants. Good evening.
Evening, Ernie. All right.
Fox?
Vexilus. His personal achievement is he saved enough money to buy an apartment in 2022. Good for you, man.
Good for you.
That is good. I mean,
Prices
that's
is crazy now, so we have to.
If you don't have a mortgage or rent to pay, you're ahead of the game. Nick, don't flush toilet paper because it bungs up bungs the drains up. Old storage systems, very common in Kharkov. Nick, I don't know where you were staying, but everywhere I stayed in Ukraine, so yeah, you're gonna have to give us a little bit more information on that one.
We will know.
Yeah.
Next time we'll go there. Chris, evening, Kirk joined Zina. Greatest achievement this year was finally going on a tour. Best decision I have made in a long time. That's one tour what we had with Joe, right?
Yeah, good man, Chris. Yes.
Well, yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But since there we don't have any.
Oh, that was triple.
Oh wow, Chris probably very excited about it.
Chuck, great webcast. Thank you, Chuck. So in January 2022, Ukraine tour proceeding as scheduled, as far as you know, as far as we know.
As far
Chuck.
as we know, hopefully.
Yeah. You want to start going to the gym, get back in the shape for the tour. Hey, I do it just for yourself. You don't have to do it for the tour.
Yeah,
do it
guys,
for
you
yourself,
don't have
Chuck.
to do it for the tour. Yeah, if you never did it, start slow, but it's good for you, good for your health, you know, anyway, if you don't go on the tour or not.
Mm-hmm. And he had an achievement there. Where was it? Oh, it's a poll question. His greatest achievement going on tour in July. You went on tour in July?
Wow.
Yeah, with that.
Amazing.
Good for him. All right.
John Pollens, I got my first customer for my business and expect it to grow in 2022. Congratulations.
That's a good feeling, man.
Yeah,
You know, first customer.
very nice.
I bet you will never forget that person. Cody, hey Joe, remember you as the tour leader a few times, long time no see. Cody, yes, I remember Cody. My greatest accomplishment in 2021 is that my wife Olga and I will be celebrating 2 years of marriage. Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
That's great. Hey, Cody, what city did you meet her in? If you can write in, let me know.
Yeah, let us know more about it.
Yeah.
That's always excited. 2 years, it's mean you guys just met just before coronavirus? Oh my God.
Yeah,
Lucky
lucky
you.
them.
Lucky you guys.
And they got married before the coronavirus. That
Amazing.
was very lucky.
Amazing.
All
It's
right.
like you jump in a last bag before all this happened.
Mhm.
Terrible thing. Timothy, achievement 2021 fitness, health improvements, saving made to travel, making 2022 look super good for this little Aussie.
All right, Tim.
Congratulations.
All right, Sean. Greatest achievement was traveling to Ukraine or Europe for the first time. For the first time, really.
Wow.
Very good, man.
It's a lot of guys went actually to Ukraine. Nice. Ron, for me, my greatest achievement was to finally move to a new beautiful place to live after so many prior disappointments. And guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
you.
Christmas to you too.
All right. Mike, moving right along. Not very many other than the achievement I can see.
It's okay, just wait. We'll
Okay.
have more
There are a
guys.
number of ladies in Cancun I would like to meet. How do I go about doing that? Dina, how does he go about going to
So we have an office in Mexico, so you will have to email her. I don't remember email address right now, but if you call our front desk tomorrow, Brianna will give you her email address. You will have to contact manager in Mexico, and she will arrange all
And
your
didn't they
dates.
just have a tour in Cancun? Just recently?
Mexico City.
No,
We
they
will-
just had a
Oh,
Cancun
okay.
tour, didn't they?
I don't think
Like a
so.
month or so ago?
I don't think so. We never
Okay.
went to Mexico.
Not Mexico, Cancun.
Okay, Cancun is in Mexico too, right?
No,
No.
Oh, Cancun. I'm thinking, oh, gee.
It's not the Colombia. You
No,
messing-
I'm thinking of Costa Rica. My
oh,
bad,
Costa
guys.
Rica. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have
Now I
a
feel
tour.
like an idiot.
Hopefully, we're going to have a tour in Mexico in January. So, yeah, if you want to reach any girls in Mexico, you have to email manager in there. So, but to find out the email address, just please call us tomorrow.
Kissick. Finishing law school. All right.
Good
Gonna be a
for
lawyer.
you. Yeah.
It's a hell of an achievement. Chris, don't worry about taking the test, guys. Costa Rica did mine the same day, no problem. The hotel set it up with no problems. At Costa Rica. That's what
Yeah.
Costa
Oh, okay.
Rica.
Well, very good. Yeah, I think you have no problem to go there. If you're waiting for a tour in Ukraine or Philippines, meanwhile, you can go to Costa Rica or Colombia. Joseph, hello from New York, and I'm planning on taking solo tour to Kyiv June 25th to July 23rd, 2022. Yes, guys, go. Good for you. You can, if you don't want to go on a tour with us, or if we're not going to have a tour, you can still go on your own. Pick, for example, like 10 ladies, and just we can do our best to arrange meetings with them if they're available at that time while you're there. Or you can join our Euro Club. It's up to 3 dates a day for 8 days.
Yeah, you know, so many guys ask me, should they go on the group tour? They should go by themselves. I always give them the same. If you've never been over there, guys, I strongly recommend going with the group tour. It takes all the guessing out of it. You know, you don't have to worry about transportation. You don't have to worry about the hotel. Everything that you need, you know, we're there to help you.
Assistants and translators. Office will work with you 24 hours. Joe going to be there, or Anna, or even John. So you will be always in good hands. But unfortunately, our tours is like, you know, maybe yes, maybe no, and you don't have to really wait till it's happened.
Right.
If you go on your own, you'll still be safe, and you will have our office is open now there in Kyiv, for example, if you go in there, or Odessa, and you will have some assistant too, translator, wherever you need, transportation, but of course it's for extra money. So all of those stuff.
Yeah. So that's the difference, going by yourself on the Euro Club or going on the group tour. But we all make our own decisions.
Yeah, and it's really a difficult time right now.
Mm-hmm.
So from Mark, my personal achievement for this year is finally getting my passport back.
What happened to it there, Mark?
Maybe he ordered it and it just came back.
Right.
Because
David.
it's slow too, I heard. And
Yeah, I heard slow turnaround, very slow. Poll question. David finished a novel. Humor, one more step before it's available to print. Wow, he finished a novel.
Joe would like it. Interesting. What a name.
Yeah, what is it? Why would I
Give
like
us
it?
hint why Joe will like it.
Is it a pop-up book?
About girls? A pop-up with pictures?
No, really. Yeah, Dave, let us know what it's about.
Yeah, I'm very curious now. Alan, hi, how do I submit a request for refund due to scammed letters? Alan, you have to email customer service. We will have to investigate it. So it's afa@lovememail.com.
That's right. Yeah. Liz would handle that one.
Yes, our customer service Liz, she's great, and she will totally investigate and see what's going on. So because we have a quality control team, and we're trying to do our best to protect you guys from scam, but we cannot like control everybody. So, but we're doing our best. We will look at it.
Okay, Joseph booked a hotel for 28 nights. Wow.
Good
Already
for you.
He's got air tickets as well.
Where are you going?
Oh,
Where is Joseph going?
Remember, he's going on the, Joseph is doing the solo tour to Kyiv.
Oh, okay. Wow, you're good. You're paying attention.
Yeah, of course.
28
Question,
nights.
is it in U.S. dollars what I could expect to spend? Oh, what in U.S. dollars I can expect to spend per week eating out for two?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or just a dinner? What do you?
Now, if I'm talking just dinner, no translator involved for two.
No alcohol. Or it
No,
doesn't
you'd be
matter?
eating alcohol as well. I would say $100 a day.
Well,
$100 per day.
depends where you're
If you're
going.
eating
right?
morning, noon, and night,
Oh, it's for the
so-
day, I said.
Yeah, it's
I
for the
thought
whole
it's
day.
For, okay.
yeah, he said, per week eating out for two.
Okay.
So roughly $100 a day, for sure. All right, Ernie, you could take.
Answer to tonight's poll question: I bet I in better shape, health, school debts, TCO, and moving forward to move and buy dream home.
Oh, he wants to wipe out his school debt.
Okay.
That
Well,
is an issue. for a
Ernie,
lot of
good for
Americans.
you. Dream home sounds really good.
Spencer, hi. Have you started to go to China on tours again? Not yet.
No, and we don't know
Since
when,
America-
guys. China is tough, so.
He says since America can fly there now? Question mark. I don't know if they can fly there now. Can they?
I didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
They can?
Also, with the current Ukraine situation, are you still going there? Until we hear differently, yes.
Yes, guys.
So something changes.
So far, we have a tour for January planned, but we don't know. We will know probably in beginning and the middle of January about that tour. But as we told before, you can go on your own, of course, there. So if you don't want to wait for the tour, or or if you don't have tour, you can still go on your own. So far.
There you go, John.
John, good evening. D and J. Maybe we should call our show D and J.
The D&J show.
J and D. Achievement: 2 trips to Ukraine, including a visit to Odessa for the first time. Question: I have some time off in January. I have been in Kyiv several times, even in the winter. Do you have any suggestion about activities in Kyiv later in January, assuming there is no loosening of the restrictions? Well, like we said before, some guy just had no trouble to go anywhere, and he never needed that QR code or any test. So, but it's some restrictions, but it's not so so restricted. Not so
And as far as the
restricted, not so-
activities, isn't there a ski slope close by? I'm pretty
It's
sure there's-
really
if you
cool.
snow ski.
Yeah, I'm sure they have that, but of course everything mostly inside. Yeah, I don't think you have any trouble.
I'd find a place
So
with an indoor
cold
pool.
there. Oh, spa,
Indoor spa, yes.
indoor spa.
Hope everything's going well, John. John was on my tour. and
Oh, he was?
And
Oh,
he was
okay.
on Anna's tour in July.
Okay.
Dean, 32 from Littleton, Colorado, I would assume there, Dean. My greatest achievement has been establishing healthy habits. We would all love to do that. That will hopefully make me a worthy husband and father with a lovely Ukrainian woman. I'm sure you're worthy,
I'm sure.
Dean. Come on. Put yourself up there, Has Kyiv's proximity to Chernobyl ever been an issue? What is the Chernobyl situation currently like? Thank you for the webcast. Thank you. From what I heard, while they do have tours to Chernobyl, just so you know.
Yeah.
As far as
Do you really want to go there?
the situation when it happened, I know they had to evacuate the surrounding towns and cities. I don't know if it actually got as close as Kyiv.
It was like 35 years ago, I think.
It was a long time
Oh,
ago.
40
So.
Yeah.
But I
think it
actually
was
heard
35 years.
things are starting to even look better around.
Well, do you want to really get that chance to go there? It's still radiation there, I heard, and there's nothing to see there really. It's like
Yeah, most of the buildings are
destroyed
actually.
city.
They put a shell over like the reactor,
Oh yeah.
so it's completely covered. You can't see that. And, yeah, with all the all the vegetation, all the the trees and everything else that's grown up, you can't really see anything.
Yeah, it was a shoe, of course, when it happened, and everybody were afraid. But I heard Belarus was even closer to that, so that
Right.
country was really heated by that radiation. And but so far is good. But I still won't recommend you to go there just for your safety.
Yeah. But they do have
There's
tours
nothing to
in
see
case you
there.
wanna go.
Maybe it's for young people who want like scare themselves or
Yeah,
something
he's
like that.
32.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dean is young.
He is young.
All right. But still, who wanna go there?
Yeah.
From Wienpool, I
I was
started
there
and grew my non-profit organization to help U.S. military veterans and Gold Star member.
Oh, okay.
Good for
That's
you.
Joe. Oh,
Cody.
hey, Cody. Yeah, he met her in Nikolaev. Okay, 2018. She came to the U.S. the week of Halloween 2019, just in time. We got married December 9th, 2019. She now has her documents, job, and a car. How's her driving?
That's really quick for you guys. Like one,
Did you drive
after
when you
another.
first got here?
No.
Why? I hear that so much that, Russian and Ukrainians don't like to drive here.
We have a good transportation there, so we don't need a drive. So if you're from big cities, so you don't really need a drive. And even it's so much stress to drive in the cities, like a very busy cities,
How long was
It's
it
like,
before you started driving here?
Long time. So I'm not going to tell you.
I know it's
We're
taken
not gonna make
a long time.
almost same things. So
All right. Well, congrats,
But,
Cody.
it's really
I didn't even
quick.
know you got married.
Fiance Visa took you guys a year or so,
That
and
was pretty quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you got married really quick, and she got the document, job, and a car. Wow, that's amazing. Good for you.
It's less than a year.
And she's speaking good English.
yeah.
That's good. Good. So
Really good.
luck, guys. So,
Yeah.
good for you. Sean, you can meet Mexicans pretty much everywhere in the USA. No need to go to Mexico. I don't know how those tours
Okay.
in Mexico will work out.
You can actually say that about just about any woman, I guess, here
Yeah.
in the U.S. Bit of a melting pot.
Yeah, guys, it's a lot of Ukrainian girls here or Russian, but doesn't mean they want to date, and we're going to Mexico because the purpose,
That's right.
the purpose.
All right, Charles. Hi, guys. I went on the July 2021 tour with tour leader Anna. She'll be back next week, right?
Yes,
So
Joe,
I'll be
you're
out of the job
fired.
next week again.
Maybe. Don't cry. I know you love it.
I met several
The
ladies
guys
at the
also
socials,
like it.
but they did not have a profile on the website. They were probably new. They probably just registered that night. That happens a lot, and every single tour will have numerous ladies that are just signing in for the first time. So of course they're not going to have a profile. They are still not on the AFA website. Maybe they just didn't, weren't interested. Or maybe they met someone that night.
And deleted their profiles.
They didn't have to have a profile because they met somebody and boom, they,
That could happen, yeah.
that has happened. Okay, how is that? Well, can we find out about their background? Well, I don't know who you're talking about, Charles. Okay, if you have a
The new
specific woman in
girls-
mind, maybe we can try to find out who she is. But I mean, we can't say who about their background. The women don't ask us to check out your background, so we don't really check out their
No,
background.
we're not checking girls' background, but to be registered on our site, she has to have ID
She has to
with her.
provide
So
her a doc.
yeah, but
that's right.
when you're doing fiancé visas, the government will check her background for you. So
You're up.
so Ukraine Dave, hi Dina and Joe, hi Dave. Good evening, Alan. Have you finalized Joe's retirement party in Vegas?
It's not going to be
When
in
do we
Vegas.
show up? Guys, as soon as I will know, I'll let you know.
I'm not telling you.
You're not doing
For
it
that
in
simple
Vegas.
fact,
It's too
I'm
cheap.
not letting you know.
You're not?
I'll let John know. John will have strict instructions not to let you know. Because then you're telling everyone. Okay, looking at the tour videos, I wondered, you mentioned that some ladies complain that no one talks to them, but the ladies mostly seem to be standing looking bored. Okay, all right, Adam, think
Let's
about this.
finish that
Okay,
question
well, I
and
gotta-
then
I
we're
gotta
going to
say-
answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. Think about being in a room with 200 to 300 guys, and there's 30 or 40 women. All right, are you gonna have a smile on your face your whole time, or are you gonna? A lot of these women never even get to talk to a guy at these socials. Okay, so this is why we have to entertain them halfway through the social. We have to start the music. We have to have games, so they're not being bored. You know, I mean, you got to give them a break. I mean, yeah, they can only do so much with talking to the girl next to them. All right, sorry, I had to stop that.
Okay.
Just address that. All right, looking bored or sitting like a potted plant. Should they be circulating and talk to the guys? Some do. How are they doing that, though, when... I don't know if Adam's ever been to a social, but Adam, if you've been to a social, you'd see how it works, that the girls, most of them are seated at tables. Okay, it's not like a whole cocktail party where everyone's standing around. They're seated at the table, and the guys try to make it to their tables. Some guys do, some guys don't.
Some never make it because so many girls and just 30 guys. So, and some girls, we cannot just force them to get up and go,
Right.
Go talk to like everybody. It's just comfortable to sit there. So, but
Trust me, I feel bad for these, some of these women that don't ever even get a chance to talk to these.
Some is
to a
little
guy.
shy, to go and just talk. Some don't speak English, so, and it's also, and it's not like we have so many translators for each girl. So does she need to find a translator, or it's how translator going from table to table?
The translator would be with the guy.
Oh, translate.
Yeah,
So
the
30
translate.
guys, 30 translators.
Yeah, we usually have a couple of reserves, so.
So, but we have like 400 girls there, and it cannot be translator there. So it's mean guy has to approach her with translator. And if she understands English, it's sometimes really scary to talk back because she never had that experience, She cannot approach you and start talking just because she doesn't speak English,
Yeah.
It's mean you need to approach her with translator. And she's waiting and waiting for that time,
And not only that, a lot of these ladies are exactly that. They're ladies. They want the guy to come to them.
Yeah.
You will have some of the younger girls going up and grabbing on the guy.
It's Eastern European thing. We never text or call first, and we never approach first. I mean, some girls, of course, will do that, but most of our girls, I'm telling you, will never approach the guy first.
Right.
And just our thing,
So.
Plus, no English, so it's another thing. Another thing to that. So, yeah. But we have dancing, so you can go dance. At least they can go dance. So
Right.
and maybe that attract your attention.
I just love those kind of comments. But anyway, go ahead.
Garrett, is it logical for me to travel to Ukraine right now as a vaccinated foreigner? It's okay. You're going to be okay. You don't need to be vaccinated. Travel to Ukraine. You just have to do tests.
Yeah.
But even if you're vaccinated, you still have to do those tests. But
Exactly. Yeah.
Joseph, I've been in contact with one specific lady every day for the last couple of months, and I have 201 more days until I meet her in Kyiv. That's a lot of days. Let's see. Meet her in Kyiv. Can you?
What did you do? Oh, it's up.
Let's say everything in the stars are aligned. At least you know a date and you're planning to go there. Good for you. That's a big step. I think you should still have 5 more girls in mind, just in case if something doesn't work with her or she cannot make it to the date. Anything could happen, so at least you will go there and meet with other ladies. If you meet that lady and everything was perfectly fine, you have chemistry and you want to talk, forget about other ladies. You don't have to meet with them. But just in case, you should have at least 5 ladies in your mind who you want to meet with, candidates, potential candidates, because anything can happen.
Okay. All right. Edward, will the Ukrainian ladies agree to sign a prenup as a condition to getting married? Has that happened in the AFA's experience over the last 20 years? If not, why not? Can you invite some married couples on the web? Yeah, well, we have invited married couples. We've had many married couples on webcasts. As far as the prenup goes, that, I can't tell you what's in the woman's mind. If I could, I'd be a trillionaire. But what do you think? What would you say?
I think it's okay. I mean, and it's a common thing now. But girls probably only seen it in the movies. If the poor girl married like a rich American or somebody, they heard about it. But of course, you should talk about it when you're guys dating.
Right.
Not the day before you married her. So because that could be a shock for her. It's not.
Oh, they dropped that on the the wedding day?
Yeah, or like 2 days before wedding. Yes, that has to be all discussed before she even get here. When you're dating, like maybe second, third date. So because it's a kind of,
I've known guys who have gotten married to from using it through going through AFA, and I haven't heard of any of them having a problem.
You have to be nice and have to be fair to her, so it has to be all like nice things. So, but you have to talk to her about that. Joseph, I've been in contact with one we did that one already.
Oh, did you?
I think we missed.
Okay, then.
Alan, I saw a YouTube video on someone going down restaurant row in Odessa. Some restaurants are open without restriction and others are not. When he asked why he needed the COVID passport in one restaurant, they said it was $1,300 per person, fine if caught.
Right.
I heard about that too.
Yeah, if the authorities come in and if they go around the restaurant and find that somebody doesn't have the COVID test or something,
I heard about
the restaurant does get fined.
Asked about the restaurant that had no restrictions, they said they paid the police. Then said, "Welcome to Ukraine."
That's right. Yep. It's a fact of life. I mean, it's just the way that's just the way it is over there.
Yeah, it is.
This is for you.
Dina, do you know if the $125 had been credited for the Skype call yet? Thank you. My apologies, join Dina, for my miscommunications. TCO, taken care of. Okay, now I know. My school debits have been discharged. Good for you. Ernie, I'm not sure. I think we did it like long time ago, like last month. I need to check. If you can, call me tomorrow, but if I don't forget, I'll check tomorrow with Liz. But I think she sent me email that I will check.
Master Wolf, what is the holdup with green cards and visas? We do not know. You're going to have to call immigration for that one.
I'm sure it's because COVID, less workers there, everything I can hold right now.
Exactly. Just things are taking longer. MS, does a way exist to find a woman from the countryside, not only from cities? I saw no one to search for that. No way to search for that.
So maybe you should go on a tour.
Yeah, if you
a special tour with Joe. So they're more like countryside. No, I mean those tour for Dnipro and Zaporozhye. Because girls
you're
there.
Talking about
the girls.
Tour.
Yeah. If it's happened, you should plan to go on that tour because girls from Dnipro and Zaporozhye, they're further from Kyiv and Odessa, so they're like in the middle, north, west.
They are smaller. They are smaller towns, but there are smaller towns around there too that the women come from. But You know, it doesn't matter which tour you go on. We've had guys actually specifically ask for a country type girl. So, and we'll do our best to find them.
Well,
because we do have the information on them, but we can't search the whole database,
yeah,
of course.
but guys, Kyiv in Odessa is the biggest city in Ukraine, and of course money and works there. It doesn't mean she was born in Kyiv and she lived there. She only maybe come there to work, you know. And maybe all her dream is to go to, you know, country, you know, and live in her own house. So it doesn't mean that she want to be in the city. So, you know, maybe she's from small village or, you know, small city, but she come to Kyiv to work. You know, it could happen too. Robert, the poll question, I became and will return on Wednesday, December 8th.
All right, Robert.
Wow, I bet you cannot wait.
Oh, I envy you, man.
Good for you, congratulations.
I have 48 more work days.
Counting down, guys, counting down to our Vegas party, yay. Cannot wait.
Alejandro, which places are affected the crisis? Russia, Ukraine. Which places are affected the crisis? Russia, Ukraine. I don't understand.
Well, I understand. It's the most on the border of Russia and Ukraine, and it's far, far away from Kyiv.
Way on the east side. Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't go there, and it's not going to affect their Kyiv. It's our capital of country, and of course, it's not going to be there. You guys totally safe where we're going to the tour, even if it's something that's going on the border, you know.
Vin, I was inspired by the old video Dave and Nina story. I did not know he passed away. I know. I was just talking to Nina a couple of days ago.
How is she? She's okay? She's here, right? She's here?
She's not here yet. She is trying to get her and the girls over here to fulfill, you know, her and Dave's plans.
Guys, if you didn't see it, please look. Was such an amazing story, and unfortunately, you know, stuff happened, but it's an amazing story, beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Mark, how do you send my passport information to sign up for a tour? We don't need your passport. I don't think we need your passport information. Anyway, you can call our front desk and ask our Brianna. She will know, but I don't think we need your passport information.
I think that was when we were doing the airfare.
I probably yes, because we don't really need it. Just in case, you can call us. Chuck, please explain how the 90-day fiance visa works and how much it costs. For example, if we discover it's not going to work in 2 weeks, what happens? Does she have to leave right away? What is the meet the local surfer guy and runs off with him? What if she meets the local surfer guy and runs off with him? Has this ever happened, and what was done? Just wondering, because there are so many great Ukrainian ladies on the AFA website. So, fiance visa, how it works. So, you will go to Ukraine, for example, and you meet with a lady, and you guys have a chemistry and everything working perfectly good. So you're going to propose her. You can propose her right away, or you can, you know, plan the next trip and then propose her. But anyway, after that, you go in a bed, and if she say yes, so only
she has to say yes.
She has to say yes. And when you go back to US, you're going to hire an immigration lawyer, and you're going to pay them around $2,000, and they will prepare all paperwork. They will tell you what you need. They will prepare everything for you, and they will send it to her, and they will explain her what to do with that. And then they will submit it to U.S. Embassy there if she's from Ukraine, in Ukraine, and then you're going to wait. It will take about, it used to take 7+ months. Now I assume it will take more than that. But anyway, in a year or so, she will come here, and she will have 90 days. You guys will have 90 days to marry. If she likes everything here and you guys still want to get married, you will have those 90 days. if you guys not married in 90 days, she will have to go back to Ukraine or wherever she is from. If she runs away with
the surfer,
surfer,
well,
that's
maybe
not
you're
your.
landlocked and there's no surfers around.
She going to be illegal here because she
Right.
come here to marry you. So she has to, I don't know what she has to do, but it's not your problems anymore.
Right.
So
And just touching on a couple of things there, when you do fill out this paperwork, all right, you don't have to use an immigration lawyer
yes,
at all. You
I
can
was
do
going
it
to say.
yourself. The problem with that is an immigration lawyer will make sure it's all filled out correctly, because if it isn't, and you send that in, and then a month or two later you get it back because you didn't dot something or cross
Yeah.
something or fill something out, you just blew
But
2
it's
months.
possible if you're very good to fill out the papers. Everything online now, even make it easier. If you have time and patience, so yeah, go ahead and do it. It's probably going to cost you about $700. I assume everything like costs $500 to $700.
Take lots of photos because you're going to need
Yeah.
that. Keep receipts because you're going to have to show that you've met.
Yeah, you have to prove that you guys saw each other several times, and you had a date. So,
Yeah, it's
but
pretty simple.
it's not very
Sure.
difficult process. So if you really, really, like the girl, you guys going through that, it's not so difficult, especially when you have immigration lawyer. They will do
Right.
everything for you.
Yeah. All right.
Joseph, have you heard any new in reference to Putin and Russian troops on Ukraine border planning for invasion in 2022? Do you think this will happen? We
Again,
don't
we
know
don't
what
know.
will happen,
Who
but
knows?
I just read the Russian news, and they say Russian government said they never heard about it. So I don't know. Just telling you what I read today on Russian news.
Fake news. All right, Monk. He took two tours to Ukraine in 2021. At the time of his life, I met an awesome woman and recommend it to every guy. Listen to those words, guys. Okay, don't procrastinate. You've got to go. You got to experience.
That's going to be the time of your life, guys. Ukraine Day. Anna is not on the show tonight, and she didn't leave her crystal ball on the webcast set. Yes, guys, she took it with her.
She has a
But
crystal
next
ball.
Monday, no, she's not going to be here next Monday. Actually,
She
you
has-
have to
she
be
has a
here.
crystal
Yeah,
ball?
she does. She's looking at that, and she will tell us when stuff happening. Coronavirus will end, and other stuff,
Oh, really?
military
Okay.
actions.
Spencer, Biden opened up travel to China 2 weeks ago. I didn't know.
Tell John Adams.
We will.
We will tell John.
Yeah.
See what's restrictions there in China, and we will plan something, there. Adam, planning for 2022. If the January 2022 tours get canned, what would be the next best alternative AFA tour and why? Maybe to Colombia tour, the Mexico tour, or just wait until the spring Ukraine tour with Joe. We don't even know if spring Ukraine tour with Joe will
Hey,
happen, but
it'll
we are
happen.
keeping our fingers crossed. Because I know, guys, you cannot wait to go on a tour with Joe, and Joe is
I can't wait to
he
get
cannot
back
wait
too,
also. We don't want you to really wait, sit and wait. Yes, you can go to Colombia. We still have tours to Colombia. You can go to Costa Rica, Peru, and you can go by yourself in Ukraine. You can have an Euro club. So it's up to 3 dates a day for 8 days, or you can go have individual introductions.
I heard
So
that Colombia,
we
that
can
last Colombia
arrange.
tour was really good.
Yeah, they have other tours, and you don't really have to wait till spring because that tour, might happen, might not. So Or you can wait till spring, and if tour not happen, just go there because it's cold now, it's holidays there, so it's tough time. So spring will be much warmer and love in the air, right? Because it's why you like that spring tour.
All right. John, I heard a lot of people retire to the Philippines because the people are very friendly there. Is the same in Ukraine? I don't know how many people retire to Philippines as opposed to people retiring to Ukraine. I do know a lot of Americans who have, immigrated to Ukraine. I wouldn't mind.
I would see why people retire in Philippines. It's a warm there in a cheap country, so if you retire there, you can feel really comfortable there. I'm pretty sure. But people nice everywhere. If you're not listening news, so if you go there, you will see how people nice everywhere. John. Our John?
No, not our John.
I wonder why he want to retire in the Philippines. So, but Ukraine, it's not so cheap. Even if you go to Kyiv or Odessa, those biggest cities, so it's not very cheap. I don't think so. It's retired, it's cheap there. Plus weather, it's very cold in the winter. If you're not used to that weather, you could be really cold.
I have to go somewhere warmer during this.
Yeah, I think if people want to retire, they retire somewhere warm, for my opinion, for example.
Exactly.
I don't want to go to cold country, What to do there in the winter even.
All right, McKissick, as a paralegal, I do K-1 visa applications for $275.
All right, Mike.
All right.
You said it, okay?
Yeah, you heard him. $275.
Yeah, you heard them. Okay, Leonard is from our Thailand office. Now we're going to know exactly what's going on there. Good morning from Thailand. AFA Thailand is back to normal operations. We have now had 3 post-pandemic clients tours. All Americans, all tours completed, body count 0. April 2022 is our 10th anniversary tour, and we have some extra very special events planned, including all 7 foreigner Miss AFA Thailands who are still unmarried. 3 are married but will also be there. Really?
I think I might go on that.
I know, that's so inviting, guys. Did I mention that with 2,000 or so women who have already pre-registered for the first AFA social in 3 years? Be there or be single.
Hey, Leonard,
wow.
I might go there.
Leonard,
that sounds pretty good.
Sounds pretty good. So guys, think about Thailand tour. Nice and warm, no restrictions, like I said.
And you'll have 7 former Miss AFA.
Oh my God!
Thailand.
And 2,000 girls are pre-registered already.
Yeah, 2,000.
Really think about it, guys. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Meanwhile, you're waiting for Ukrainian tour. You should go there.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, do I need to sign the IMBRA form if we get married in Ukraine? So before you even meet her, she will sign your IMBRA form, so you will have nothing to worry about it. But she needs to sign that IMBRA form somehow before you guys applied for Fiance Visa, because if she didn't sign that IMBRA form, before you applied to Fiance Visa, if somehow you got her information from social media or somehow find her and she did not sign the form, they're not going to give her that Fiance Visa. It's very important for her signing IMBRA form before she meet you.
Yeah,
and our agency will take care of it. If you go with us on a tour, or if you go with us to see the girl, like individual introduction or IMBRA club, we will take care of it and she will sign it before you guys meet. And then you can have her contact information.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
Ukraine, they've done a lot of numbers. What about it? Because I'm lucky? Or I can see things.
All right, Robert, what Ukrainian city is the best to tour for the first-time visitor, or does the socials take up too much time to tour the city? Yeah, your time during the tour is pretty much going to be accounted for. It's going to be busy. That's why we always recommend always go at least a couple of days before, so you can get used to the time change. But stay a few days after the tour, and then you can go in anywhere you want. As far as the best city to tour, I'd say Odessa, Kyiv. That's
Odessa
to tour.
in the summer, I think,
Yes, for
right?
sure.
Yeah. I mean, in Kyiv in the summer, beautiful green city. So.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, put it down a little bit.
Yeah, no, that was
Okay. All right. Alan, hi. When will John join us on the webcast? Guys, I thought you don't want to see John on the webcast. I keep telling
He
you.
wants to share a funny story from the 2005 Odessa tour about John.
Let's see if he remembers.
see if he remembers.
Share, Alan, share. Go ahead. We'll tell him.
Hey,
He's
is
still
John
in the,
here? John's still here?
John's still here at the office, so we will read it and he will hear it.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Alan, and post it.
That's right. All right, Chuck, do you recommend the executive plan, and how does that work? Does the plan include ladies from all countries? Does that mean we might have to travel to many countries like Russia, Thailand, Colombia, etc., to meet the potential mates selected by FA? I don't know if it...
Chuck, if you're interested in that executive plan, I will just briefly tell you about it. So executive plan is we're going to work, so we can do several countries, but the price to work with one country, for example, you want to go to Ukraine, and we will focus first in Ukraine, and you go in there first. If you want to go to different country, it's extra money. To get all the details about, you need to call tomorrow me or John. So, and I'll tell you more about it. But we will work. We will do Skype. You will give us wish list. We will do Skypes with them, and then you will choose like 10 ladies, for example, and then you're going to meet with them. So everything included, assistants, translators, everything. You have a personal assistant there. So it's a lot of details in that plan. So please, if you're interested in it, please call us. Can you put down, let's see. Yeah, I think I briefly answer to that, but it's a lot to that. So it's, we're paying very, very good attention to that. So please call us. John, if I want to meet girls in different cities, which tour would I take? The EVA Club is only for one city. If I shortlist 6 girls, 2 in each city, then which package is the best? Yes, EVA Club is only for one city. If you want to go to different cities, it's individual introductions. You can go any city you want. But price going to be, so for example, we're charging, I'm not sure if it's right, but so far I think I remember 125 per girl. For the first girl, 125, for every additional 75. And if you stay in one city, it's going to be 125 plus 75, 75 for every additional girl. But if you go into different city, it's going to start over. 125 for first girl and 75 for every additional girl in that city. So yeah, and it's individual introductions the best. But tour, we have a summer tour in 4 cities, I think. July tour, 4 cities.
Yeah.
If you want to wait for that July tour, it's a 4 cities. It's usually Kyiv, Odessa, Kharkov, and
Kyiv, Kharkov, Odessa, and Nikolaev.
yes, those.
All right, Adam, after meeting several ladies during the July 2021 tour, Ukraine tour that is it possible that the ladies will learn English and learn to drive on their initiative? I have been getting a lot of pushback that they seem to expect me to pay. Is that right? If you are in a relationship, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're in a relationship with this lady and you want her to learn English because you're talking about marriage, you're talking about the K1 visa, yes, you should be paying for her English lessons.
And a driver,
if you wanted to start driving right, well, me personally, I probably wouldn't even have her start driving over there. I'd have her do it when she gets here.
Yeah, guys, not necessary for her to start driving there, but absolutely necessary to start learning English if she's motivated enough. I'm just telling you that their paycheck is really, really small, and for her to manage to pay for her English lesson, she just physically cannot do that probably.
Right.
They don't make so much money there. So, and for you, it's not going to cost much, you know. And yeah, if you're interested in a girl, I think you should take care of it.
Right.
But she doesn't need to do driving school there.
Yeah,
For
tell her it's not worth it because it's
too
completely
much
different
stress,
driving, different rules.
Yeah, rules different. Yeah.
Tell her to wait till you get over, and then, but definitely the English.
It's
lessons
more
for
will
sure.
mess her up than help her.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, thank you, Joe and Dina. I'm not that earlier Adam who sent in 3 questions in the last hour. You are doing a good broadcast. I'll be back in touch with you, Dina, when I've gotten over my recent confusion and can use you to translate for Tatiana and I. Until then, kindest regards from Adam from North Carolina.
Yeah, concussion. Hope you're doing all right, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you're doing better. So yeah, we will schedule that Skype.
All righty. Ukraine Day, a lot of white tennis shoes dancing in the videos. I had never noticed.
Well, guys, it was probably for summer tour, so.
Yeah.
They're clean, they're neat, so, and you know, you need probably tennis shoes to dance, right? They've been dancing for hours. So 4 hours, right? Social is 4 hours.
Well, dancing is only a couple of hours, though. It's the last 2 hours.
Or who is wearing them, girls or boys?
I don't know.
A lot of tennis shoes, or both.
I noticed maybe a couple. I didn't notice a lot.
They've noticed everything, so
Dang.
it must be.
Dave,
All right, we have one more question, I think, from Joseph, and we'll be done. What area is the best for nightlife? Certain areas, I was told, were very
Rough. Yeah.
rough for foreigners to go to organize crime influence. Where? Okay.
I guess, yeah, he's talking about Kyiv.
So we have like a list of restaurants and bars and nightclubs where you're not supposed to go. So, and we can share it with you before you start going to places. So, and it's not by crime. It's more about like get advantage or foreigners like in a bill or menu or something.
And Joseph, I've been to a lot of different places in Kyiv, you know, clubs, bars. I've never had a problem at all.
Guys,
Never had
it's
an issue.
a lot of tourists there in Kyiv, and it's a lot of money from foreigners. So I'm sure they will take care of you and not to, you know, to let nothing happen to you. But on the other hand, those, you know, menus could be different, you know. But we have those lists of restaurants where you're not supposed to be, you know.
Right.
Just ask us. All right, we have. Let's take care of a couple more questions, and we'll be done.
All right. Hi. Join up. Lived in Cebu for 18 months. Jerry. Wow, Cebu, really? 18 months. With the GB team, was a part of time. Police man there like it. I can't even. If I find a wife there, I had relations with her, but they had. So I wanted money. Oh, they. I'm sorry, Jerry, I'm not making heads or tails out of this. Yeah, I know that you live there, but I'm not understanding
Okay,
what else
let's
you're
do
saying.
next one. Alan, let's do one more. In 2005, John was very busy. Okay, story for the John. Hope he can hear us.
Well, let's read it first before.
Okay.
He may not want this read
Well,
out.
Kirk will never happen on our screen if it's something, you know.
Maybe it snuck on through.
In 2005, John was very busy in office helping all of us looking for additional ladies to date and answer our many questions. At the same time, he was on the phone with Tanya, his wife. He looked at me and asked if I would talk to her. She's worried. John, is looking at the young ladies. Okay.
Oh, okay. She was worried that he was looking at
They
John.
handed me the phone. I assured her he was way too busy and I had never ever even seen him glance to another woman, and he must love you, Tanya, very much. John loves Tanya very much, and I'm sure even if he wouldn't look at them, it was such a busy time. Right?
Tanya,
It was 2005.
I took John on a ride along one time,
You
and we arrested this, I arrested this guy, got him in the back seat, and Tanya calls. And John goes, I can't talk right now. We're arresting someone. And she didn't believe him. So he gives me the phone. I said, yeah, I'm just arresting somebody. She goes, yeah, she just didn't believe us. I had to give the phone to the guy I arrested. Tell her, please tell her that we arrested you. And he goes, yeah, they got me. So, yeah, I can understand Alan
funny.
that she wouldn't believe him. All right, guys. Well, that's
But we know how busy Janet is, so she just tried to help everybody.
Yeah.
And Joe is very busy at the social. I always ask him, did you meet somebody? He said, I was so busy, I have a lot to take care of. He had no chance to meet with anybody.
I didn't say I had no chance. I just
Okay,
was
you
very
had a
busy.
chance, but you were busy. I'm not saying that. You had a lot of chances, but because busy, you cannot.
Anyway, guys, that's our hour for the night. I hope you guys I hope you enjoyed the show. I want to actually thank behind the scenes Kurt, Kevin, and Jeff tonight. Jeff was back there, you know.
First time. I
Jeff
hope
did a
you
good
like
job.
it.
He did a good job. Yeah. He didn't cut our mics off or anything like that.
I think you guys going to see Joe next week again.
Really?
If he is willing to do that, yeah, because I don't think Anna will be here next week.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But
Hopefully.
anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, guys. Have
Good
a good
night.
night.